Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Kansas City Royals.
And now, please welcome...
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Kansas City Royals.
And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Cole Ragans.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Just about to get underway. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And we are underway. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Swing and a ground ball. In there safely.
Batting second, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that is out of play. That one misses. Damn. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Top of the first. Just getting started here in Kansas City. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball.
Fair ball. Here comes Wood around third. He scores and they have the lead. There comes the runner. The relay to the plate. Head first slide and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs and he comes through to break the tie. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Dylan Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Massey. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Luis Garcia.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ragans checks the runner.
Safe.
And he's back safely. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Witt. On to first.
Out.
Nice play off the bounce for the out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Lyle on at second with 2 down. That one outside. Ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Collins in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now into the game, Andres Chaparro. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 87.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Third baseman, Michael Garcia.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Gore, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One down.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That one almost got him. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. The 1-0.
Hey!
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Pitch
That's
misses.
ball 2.
Now 2-2.
Ball.
Stays alive. 3-2. Now he breaks his bat. Sends it to first. That is the inning. Top of the second. Up now for Washington. Brady House.
Brady House.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8th, center fielder Robert Hassel III.
Hey! Ball, that's in.
That's in there, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Nasim
So
Nunez.
digging in, Nasim Nunez. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Next pitch is
that pitch is
outside.
out.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it drops in. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runner, yes,
Here
yes.
goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And
He's
that's
safe.
a stolen base, not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man on second, 2 down. Now
Ball
one miss.
inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Comebacker to the mound. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman
Leading
Stadium,
off for the
we head to the bottom of the second. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Missed
Ball, that's it.
inside with the curve.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to
That ball
third,
foul.
but it kicks foul. 1-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Chaparro hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball
Batting
above the
fifth,
zone.
right
A
fielder,
swing and miss or weak contact.
Taglione.
Close,
Ball
but
one.
called a ball. And that is ball 1. Hammered, base hit. And a man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's a
Nope.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Hassel quickly throws it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Massey steps in for the Royals. Grounder might be two. The flip, one at second,
Out.
and that's
Out.
two. Top half of the
Leading
third
off for the
inning, and now
Nationals,
up for Washington,
shortstop,
C.J. Abrams. And that
Nope,
one
that's
a
a ball.
little below the knees. Ball one.
Ball two.
Backed off the plate that time.
Yeah.
The 3-1.
Hey, two.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws
Out.
to first, and one away in the top of the
Next for
third.
the Nationals, left fielder Dalen Lyle.
Hey.
Oh, and 2 now.
Ball
Tough to
one.
take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out,
Now
and there are
back,
2
right
outs.
fielder Dylan
2 outs,
Cruz.
base is empty. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. He popped out his first time.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep it.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. As we
Leading
go
off
to
for
the
the
last
Royals,
of the third, and to the plate for Kansas City, Isaac Collins.
Collins.
That one ripped, but foul.
Nope. Outside.
Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, center fielder Lane Thomas.
Ball. That's down.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
In the air to left center. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Garcia.
This one in the air right field, and it falls. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Fouled off. He was late. Step off throw to first.
He's safe.
And he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that he can get.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the top of the fourth. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, catcher, Tabor Udi.
Hey!
And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. And that one almost
That's
got
inside.
him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball. That's inside.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Brady House.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Bounce to the right side. Whips it to first. And that's the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ball 1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering in the dirt, and a count now even up. And that skips in the dirt. The Royals trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, right
Jack
fielder,
Caglione
Jack
steps in for the Royals.
Caglione.
1 for 1 with a single so far. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas settles underneath it. He makes the grab. So the Nats lineup turns over. James Wood, the next to hit.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for Washington, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
First pitch way inside a fastball. Ooh.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hassel off of first with 2 away. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Out towards right center field. Thomas coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
Close but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Aye.
Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1. And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now it's going to be Isaac Collins. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
Struck him out looking. And that is a big first out.
Center fielder.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Double play ball to second. Flips it. There's one.
Out.
On to first,
Got
double
him.
play. Back here at Kauffman
Leading off for the
Stadium.
Nationals,
Up now for
left
Washington,
fielder,
Dalen
Dalen
Lyle.
Lyle.
That's in there.
you know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
With all those extra,
Alex Lang gets the ball now.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Ball one
that's
there.
low.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
First baseman.
2
Andres
outs, base is
Chaparro.
empty. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Chaparro in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and now 3-0. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk,
Now
and
batting.
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Ball. Down.
Chaparro leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Witt on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Well, we go bottom
Leading
6.
off for the
Now here's the
Royals.
leadoff hitter for the
Third
Royals,
baseman,
Michael Garcia. Now an in there across the letters.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Lyle makes a nice running catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Pasquantino now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The Nats trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that
Ball
misses. And the count 1-2. Next offering upstairs. That's a little bit low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now up for Washington, Brady House. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that is ball 1.
Hey!
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robert Hassel III.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And now the 0-1. And that one is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Witt throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Matt Strong taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Collins. And that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, set for the last half of the 7th. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is down low. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. In the air, left side. Lyle on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
This lineup is out.
Julian Fernandez will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Nope.
And
That's
another
in. Ball two.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Long run. Nice grab. 2 down. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. 1 for 2.
Michael Massey.
Ball 1.
In the air, center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And here's the DH for Washington, James Wood.
Ball, that's outside.
Try to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Witt over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Aye.
On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And that misses. Ball 1. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And we're back. So up now for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Into center. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Hey!
The Royals with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Royals.
So up next, Michael Garcia, 1 for 3. Collins over at first with 1 away. On the ground. House tossed to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Now pitching
New
for
pitcher
the
on
Royals.
here, Nick
Number
Mears.
25, Nick Mears. Leading off for the Nationals, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Swinging a foul out of play. Mears, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. He is struck out and he is walked. Going away. Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now pitching for Washington.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Clayton Beeter.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Witt stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one not close. And the count even 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Fastball is outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. And a big swing of the bat. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the ninth.
He was all over that one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Ball.
The Royals with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Ball, that's
Well, an
inside.
interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
That's way outside. They're now 3-1. This to third. House tosses to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And he brings it in on the warning track. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. The relay, save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Right fielder,
That catches the outside corner. Strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
The Nationals trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That one way inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Beater is just one strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's even up.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding